a Social Security letter that is going out to millions of beneficiaries that you certainly want to watch for, as it is very important and it does highlight some major changes that were announced out of Social Security just a couple weeks ago. And if I'm being honest with you, it is not good for the beneficiary. But if you receive one of these letters, you certainly want to pay attention to it, as they have changed the rules in a massive way, and this is going to impact benefit checks for millions and millions of beneficiaries that do receive these letters. So let me share with you exactly what Social Security announced just a couple weeks ago. I was actually out in a live stream at the time talking about the information just moments after it hit the wire, as well as explaining exactly what this means going forward. And here's the problem. All of us that are out there that are going to be getting these letters from Social Security, we don't know it yet. That's the tough part about this. We don't know. Those of us that are going to get this letter, we're all just doing our thing, getting our benefits, living our lives. But if we get one of these letters going forward, it's going to be kind of an ugly situation. Now, I don't want to make this very clear as well. I'm not here trying to spread bad news. I'm not trying to be the guy that brings you unfortunate, bad news, things like that. But this is the reality as they recently changed the rule, okay? So all I'm doing is translating information here, letting you know what's going on. The rule that was changed, yes, this is official, and what you need to be aware of if you happen to get one of these letters, okay? Just trying to help you stay informed of what's going on here. Things have changed so much this year. I think we all probably recognize that if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now. I think we can all probably agree that we've seen massive changes so far this year around Social Security, multiple different announcements. It's odd. It's really weird, right? Again, I don't think that's any shock to anybody. This is far more intense than any of us were actually anticipating, certainly more than I was this year. But anyway, let's talk about what's going on here. Okay. So back around the beginning of March, Social Security came out and announced that they're going to be rolling back the reductions on Social Security benefit checks for those people who were overpaid, okay? So if you get an overpayment letter, now, I want to make this very clear. Just because you may think that you're getting the right benefit right now, that's right now. Here's the thing. These overpayments can happen for years and years and years before they catch them, and then they send out these overpayment letters saying, hey, sorry, we've realized we've been overpaying you for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 12 years, 15 years or more, and then they request thousands and thousands, sometimes even tens of thousands of dollars back. Within about 30 days is when they request that. That's a bad situation. They send out about 2 million of these overpayment letters a year. That's not good. Not good at all. Well, last year in 2024, Social Security changed the rule. So the old rule was 100% of somebody's benefit was garnished in order to get the money back for any overpayment, okay? But then last year in 2024, they changed the rule from 100% down to either 10% or $10, whatever's greater. Well, that was really, really nice, right? So then we knew if anybody got an overpayment letter and was overpaid by Social Security, the most that they could take was 10% or $10, whatever happened to be greater at the time, okay? That was a really nice thing because a lot of people were really, really getting some, unfortunate situations happening where their whole benefits were garnished and that was their only source of income, and then here they sit with no income anymore. Not good. Well, here's the thing. Back in early March, okay? And again, I talked about this in that live stream that I hosted at the time, shortly after the information hit the wire for Social Security. But here's what they're doing. They're bringing it back. They're reinstating the 100% deduction. Okay, so what does that mean? If you happen to be overpaid by Social Security anytime after March 27th, okay, in the letter and in the press release, they said right there that any payments after March 27th that are considered overpayments, they will then institute the 100% garnishment to get that money back. That's not good, right? That's not good whatsoever. Which, by the way, I will put the press release down below in the description of this video so you can see it for yourself, okay? Just look down in the description. I will have the link for the press release. And again, it was back in early March. I talked about it at the time, but I want to let you know about this because the March 27th timeline here is upon us, right? So with that being said, if you happen to get an overpayment letter going forward anytime after March 27th, then they're going to reinstate the 100% garnishment versus the 10% or $10 as it has been for over a year now. Well, it's been about a year or so, give or take a little bit. I don't remember exactly when it was last year in 2024 when they announced this, but it was sometime last year. But now this is coming back in, okay? So just please be very aware of this, okay? So now here's the thing. with the $10 or 10% garnishment that was in place there, I mean, let's be real. I mean, that's, obviously we don't want anybody to have their benefit garnished or anything like that, but it's certainly better than 100%. It's a big, big difference, okay? This is going to be very detrimental for a lot of people. And again, I apologize. I'm not trying to be the guy here bringing bad news, but this is the information that's coming out. So I'm not sure about you, but I want to know what's going on. And these are the new rule changes out of Social Security. So now that we're here, basically any overpayment letters that are arriving and people that are receiving here pretty much going forward, the end of March and April and beyond are going to go back to that 100%. Not good. Not good at all. This is going to be really tough for the beneficiary. Anyway, I want you to know about this, okay? Now, again, I want to make this very clear. We could be getting our benefit of X dollars, whatever that happens to be, just because we're getting our monthly benefit and it feels like, no, this is the right amount. This is, I'm not getting overpaid. That's the problem, is we don't know that. These overpayments can go on for years and years and years before anybody catches them. And then when they do, it's usually a big amount, thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. In fact, last year, this was a big, big deal. There were news stories that were produced about this. They had different segments highlighting this, but people were getting overpayment letters of like 20,000, 30,000, 50, 60,000. I even saw a couple instances where people got overpayment letters of over $100,000, and they get 30 days to pay that back. That's really bad, right? Who's going to come up with 20 grand, 30 grand, 50 grand, 60 grand, 100 grand in a month just to hand over to Social Security and be like, nah, I don't care. Here you go. Just take all this money. Not a chance, right? Like nobody. That's going to be this case, right? Now, here's the thing as well. You can file an appeal. Whether it gets accepted or not, that's a good question. You can file a waiver for it to be waived. Again, good luck. We'll see if that actually gets approved or not, but these are some of the options. If none of that works, if you don't get a waiver or an appeal approved, then you're stuck with that. You've got to pay that money, right? And they're coming after your benefit. Now, here's the thing. If you don't pay it, then guess what happens? They just take the benefit. That's the thing. That's what's really tough about this. We have no authority whatsoever to do anything about it. They just literally take the money. They're like, fine, don't pay us, we'll just take all the money, okay? That's what's really tough about this, is we're reliant on them for our checks, but we're 100% at the mercy of them as well for our benefits. That's a bad situation. That's a really bad position to be in, and unfortunately, way too many of us are in that position, okay? Anyway, so I want to make it very clear, I'm not trying to be the guy bringing bad news here, but I'm bringing you the information. This is what we need to be aware of, and I want you to be aware of this. In the event that we get one of these dreaded overpayment letters, I know, it's tempting. Torch it, right? Well, I know, but that's not going to help, okay? I know it's very tempting. I know we want to do it. That's okay, but it's not going to help the situation. So just please be aware of this going forward. I cross my fingers that nobody here in this community gets any of these letters, but I think that's wishful thinking, if I'm being honest, okay? Either way, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be to understand this, to help you through this in any way that I can. Please let me know what I can do for you down below in the comment section. Otherwise, you see that phone number there hanging out on your screen. If you have any questions, anything going on with Medicare, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplements, Medicare Part D, Medigap Plans, initial enrollment into Medicare, whatever it happens to be, call the phone number there. They are absolute experts with Medicare. They will help you with all of it 100% for free. 100% for free. I absolutely love free stuff. Trying to help you out with a free service here. They will find you the best plan with the best coverages at the best price in your local area, so you can see the doctors you want to see, the networks you want to be within, the prescription coverages you need if you need any at all. Whatever it happens to be, they will help you. Again, find all of that. They'll sort through all the plans, and they're saving the average senior $1,100. That may not be the same thing for you, but I'm just simply saying the average senior is saving $1,100 when they work with them. Again, 100% for free, okay? So I want to reiterate that. Not trying to get you to buy something. Not what I'm trying to do here, okay? I have nothing to sell you. I've said that so many times before in other videos. I have nothing to sell you whatsoever. It's 100% free, that service, okay? They're waiting for you. Give them a call if you've not done so. They will help you with your Medicare needs. Again, Advantage, Supplements, Medigap Plans, initial enrollment, Medicare Part D, whatever it happens to be. They will help you find the best plan for you, best coverages, best price, everything for you. Anyway, hope that helps you. Otherwise, let me ask you a couple of huge favors if I can. Number one, who do you know that needs this information? Just think of 1, 2, 3 people. Name, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings. Please share this video with them. There's a share button right down below. Thank you, 100% free to do so. Also, please subscribe to the channel as well if you have not done so yet. If you're new here, please subscribe. It's 100% free. Notice the theme here. Everything's free. The video's free. Sharing the video's free. Subscribing to the channel is free. Everything. Watching the video is free. It's all free. Working with the people there over at Chapter, again, my partners here on the channel, to help you with your Medicare needs, again, 100% for free. It's all free here. Always has been and always will be. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please check out the other thousands of videos here on the channel down below in the video library. In the description of this video, I have some popular videos that I've hand-selected for you there. Check those out. Otherwise, popping up on your screen here in just a second. You'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, again, thank you so much for allowing me to represent and advocate for you. Thank you for your continued trust in me, the videos, the content, everything I'm delivering to you every single day. I truly appreciate it. Otherwise, have a nice day. Thanks so much once again. Enjoy. And I really hope I can see you again soon.